Hello and welcome to the Machinists News Network. I'm Deirdre Kaniewski. From the shop floor to the classroom, the Machinists have always promoted job training in every sense of the word. That's because the IAM believes in preparing its members for the 21st century. And now, it looks like some in Washington, D.C. feel the same way. Not every young adult wants to attend a four-year university right after high school, especially in an economy marked by recession. So many are finding a more hands-on approach. But in this world, that is sometimes a tough decision because the federal resources available just aren't enough. And many are at a loss in deciding what to do.
What does your high school guidance counselor say? High school guidance counselor says, let's get working on where it is that you're going to go to college to get your four-year degree. That's what most students are being told. That is kind of the coin of the realm. And until we do more on apprenticeship, and we do more on career and technical education in a much more expanded way, until we do more to make young people recognize what their opportunities are to get a job coming right out of high school with some technical training, I think that will help a certain portion of folks who right now don't know what they're supposed to be doing once they get out of high school to get a job.
So that means the federal government, with the help of labor and business, need to figure out better ways to develop workforce training. According to the experts at the Center for American Progress, the best solution needs to be job creation that goes hand in hand with job training.
Governor Mike Beebe of Arkansas maybe put it best. He said public investment for good job creation and workforce training are like bacon and eggs. Having one without the other just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
But that's not an easy sell on Capitol Hill during tough economic times.
The House passed budget bill for the current fiscal year 2011, cuts funding for transportation infrastructure by 9%. It slashed investments in science and research by more than $6 billion and makes deep cuts in workforce training, small business loans, early education programs. Cutting down the foundation of U.S. competitiveness and expecting the economy to grow just does not work.
But right now, there are workforce training opportunities available, but according to the experts, it's just not enough. For some, especially those in labor, it's an apprenticeship program.
But apprenticeship is being expanded into all kinds of occupations, from certified nursing assistants to child care assistants. It is a particularly effective way of helping students who don't like the traditional college path. They don't want to be liberal arts majors. They want a job, but they also want to get the skills.
For others, it may be on-the-job training for future careers, like in the green industry. But for many, developing their workforce skills starts after being laid off or changing career paths. And the experts in this room are finding that the system isn't always up to par for these workers. Here's what happened at a one-stop training center in New Jersey.
I went undercover as a professor at a community college that was laid off in the area. I attended, one of the first things I had to do was attend a job search seminar, and there was a fellow client there at the seminar who she spent years as a pharmaceutical manager. And the counselor asked us to talk about her hobbies. Her hobby was needlework. He then suggested she go to Michael's Crafts to go find a job.
That's the sort of situation the people in this room are trying to change. They are asking and answering the tough questions. And as always, labor is listening to the conversation and taking notes.
How we can get labor and education to work together more effectively on some of these issues, to take the resources that are available under education, and to do a much better job on the labor side of engaging industry in a way that's going to make sure that wherever the dollars are coming from, labor or education, that it's going towards training that we know is going to move folks into real jobs with real employers who have signed off on those credentials as something that they see as being of value to the industry.
Some more good news. The New Jersey legislature has mandated that Rutgers University give full credit to students who come from state community colleges, meaning students won't waste time and money retaking courses they already passed. Labor hopes the same can be done with apprenticeship credit in the near future. For more, you can log on to goim.org. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Machinists News Network.